In each odd number question, find the theoretical probability. Then use that probability to make a prediction in the even numbered question that follows it. Martin flips a fair coin. What is the probability the coin will land on heads? Well, there's one head and two sides. So Martin flips the coin 64 times. How many times can Martin expect the coin to land on heads? Well, we've got 1/2, and we want to know about 1 time out of 2, we want to know about 64 times. Well, we just need to know half of 64, so half of 64 is 32. A spinner is divided into 5 equal sections, labeled 1 to 5. What is the probability that the spinner will land on a 3? So that's 1 piece out of 5. So we're going to use that 1 out of 5 over here. If the spinner is spun 60 times, how many times can you expect the spinner to land on 3? So now we have a total of 60 spins, and we want to know how many of them will give us a 3. Well, if you pay attention, you know 5 times 12 gives you 60. But we're going to multiply and get 60. So we have 5x equals 60. Divide by 5. And we have 12. Harriet rolls a number cube. What is the probability the number cube will land on a 3 over 4? Well, that's 2 out of 6, and that simplifies to 1 out of 3. If Harriet rolls the number cube 39 times, how many times can she expect to roll a 3 or a 4? We've already found it's 1/3 of the time, and we want 1/3 of 69. When we cross multiply, we notice we get 69, and that's going to be 69 divided by 3, so x will give us 23. A bag contains 6 red and 10 black marbles. If you pick a marble from the bag, what is the probability that the marble will be black? So we have 10 marbles out of a total of 16. Well, let's go ahead and simplify. We can divide both of these by 2. It gives me 5 out of 8. And they told us we're going to use the 5/8 here. If you pick a marble, record its color, and return it to the bag 200 times, how many times can you expect to get a black marble? So this time it's going to be 200. So we're definitely going to have to do our cross products. So that's going to give me 8 times x equals 1,000. I'm going to divide by 8 our coefficient. Slide this paper here for a minute. So we've got 8 going into 1,000. Doesn't go into 1, so it has to go into 10 just one time. 10 minus 8 is 2, bring down my 0. And that'll go twice. It's a 16. That gives me a 4. Bring down my 0, and 8 goes into 45 times. So x equals 125. Slide my paper. Okay. So now we're just going to make our predictions. Gil rolls a number cube 78 times. How many times can he expect to roll an odd number greater than 1? So we've got 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 4, and 6 are gone because they're not odds. And it wants to be greater than 1, so we can't have 1. So it's 2 out of 6. Simplifies to 1/3. We use the 1/3 in our proportion. And we have x out of 78. Cross multiply here, we get 78. Then we have to divide it by 3. So 78 divided by 3. 3 goes into 7 twice. Bring down our 8. And 3 goes into 18 6 times. So that would be 26. Jenna flips 2 pennies 105 times. How many times can she expect both coins to come up heads? Well, compound events, we've got 1/2 of the time we get it on the first one and 1/2 of the time we get it on the second one. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4. So 1/4 the time she should expect to get both heads. So we're talking about 105 times. Cross multiply, we get 105, then we divide by 4. 105 divided by 4. 4 will go into 10 2 times. And 4 will go into 25 6 times. Alright, we're going to get something that repeats. So we need a whole number, so it will be 26 times. Alright, next one, a shoebox holds a number of discs the same size, 5 red and 6 white and 7 blue. If you pick out a disc, record its color, and return it to the box. You repeat the process 250 times. How many times can you expect to pick either red or white? So red or white, that gives me 11. Plus 7 gives me 18, and this time we're talking about 250 times. We do need to multiply, so we multiply here. We get 2,750 and 18x. Divide by the coefficient of 18. When we do the division, we're going to get 152.8. But we can't pick it part of a time, so it's going to be 152. I would also take 153. Ron draws 16 cards from a deck of 52 cards. So we have 16 out of 52. Let's go ahead and simplify. Divide that by 2, I get 8. Divide this by 2. I get 26. Oh, I greatly apologize. Ms. Basic is doing this completely wrong. The deck is made up of 4 different colors, red, blue, and yellow, and green. How many of the cards drawn can Ron expect to be green? So green is 1 out of 4, and we're looking for 16. So 4 times 4 gives me 16, so 1 times 4 gives me 4. See, even Mrs. Basic messes up.